Chef Zudlow in the house. Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Zudlow's Kitchen.
Morning.
Today we're going to be making homemade sauce.
Yes, homemade pasta sauce and meatballs. So, this is how I make my sauce, and the whole. He's got to sit on my foot. Sorry. You simmer this sauce as long as you can. This is why you start this early in the morning.
Or the previous day.
Yeah. Okay, so what I use, you could use whatever you want, but this is how I make mine. Tomato puree. I have 3 big cans of tomato puree. Okay? And to that, I have sauce, tomato sauce, and this one is seasoned with Italian herbs. Now, normally you take 2 cans, well, yes, 2 cans and one of these to make sauce. I'm doing 3 and 5 because I want to have leftover sauce so I can freeze it, and then if we feel like having pasta one night, we got sauce, I don't have to make it anymore.
Exactly.
Always. I always make more. And then you have a can of tomato paste. Now the tomato paste we're going to put off to the side because I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to open the cans. And I'm using, if you could show them the stock pot I'm going to use. I'm going to use this big pot for sauce. Because I like to make a lot.
So, when she was little, she didn't do it like this.
No.
They didn't have cans. Well, I'm sure they had cans, but they didn't have cans.
We used to can our own tomatoes. So we used to buy the Roma tomatoes, and we used to wash them and cut them and squeeze them and cook them and put them in jars. And then on Sunday morning, every Sunday morning, we would go get the jar and start our sauce. Okay, as I give these to you, can you empty them in there?
Do you want to pour them in there?
Yes, please.
All right.
Make sure you get as much out of it as you can.
So yeah, you don't have to use cans. You could definitely, do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, you do it the old-fashioned way. It's just, that's very time-consuming. That's like a 1-2 day process, but if you jar them, then you'll always have them. Maybe someday I'll try it again. But right now, and it's okay to take shortcuts,
Yeah.
Oh, some people do, and I don't. For some reason, I don't know why I don't. You can use whole tomatoes, crushed tomatoes. I don't. And I think it's because I don't like the damn tomato seeds. There's just something about them stupid seeds. The puree does not have seeds. When you do crushed tomatoes or whole tomatoes, you get those seeds, and I don't know, I just can't.
You just don't like them.
I just can't handle them seeds. I guess what I could do though is, you splattered on you. I guess what you could do is use an immersion blender, and it would
Well,
pulverize the seeds.
you also have to tell them she's not a big fan of tomatoes either.
No, but I love sauce. Yeah, I'm not that big a fan of tomatoes, but that's me. Okay, so. And what I do is I get all of this ready first before I start my meatballs, because then after I fry the meatballs, I plop them right into the sauce.
Plops them right in.
Plop them right in.
Oh.
Okay, now we could start our sauce. Start opening these. Yeah, it's crispy.
Taste it.
Okay. We got crispy bacon going on because I gotta make burritos later.
Say hi.
Oy, oy, oy. I should have taken out the electric can opener.
I don't know why you did.
I don't know why I didn't either.
That'd be your
Because
exercise.
you took this out. You wanted me to do this.
You could have been like, no, get the electric one.
Yeah, there's so many cans. We would have been done, but I wasn't thinking. Okay.
It's getting full.
Yeah, we have the extra sauce in the freezer.
Don't you have any normal?
Yes, I do. I have a normal spatula in there.
Where is it?
It's in one of them drawers. Probably in. No, you don't want the one with the little. It's probably in that drawer right there. And we're gonna use the dishwasher today. Oh, I gotta empty it first. Okay, so let's see. Alrighty, Rooney. Now, okay, last can.
Last can going in.
And then we're gonna add some spices.
Spices. I mean, that's where the spices are.
Okay. So one other thing that I do. One other thing that I do to cut down the acidic on the tomatoes is I add a little bit of sugar, just a pinch of sugar, because I have issues with acidy foods. So I just add a little bit of sugar, not too much. You don't want sweet sauce. So put in the sugar. Now, I'm looking for my spices.
That's what it looks like. Okay.
We have no,
We have no what?
nothing, I got it. Okay, so all I do
All she does.
is I'm going to add some Italian seasoning.
Italian seasoning going into the pot. How much you think that is?
You know what? When we're cooking, excuse me, we don't really measure. We just pour. Now baking is different. Baking you have to.
She measures with love.
Yes. A little bit of parsley. A little bit of basil, whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay. Oh, one other thing. Ooh, do we have any out here? Okay, so crushed red pepper. Now, you put as much as you want because it will give it a little kick-a-rooney. Kick-a-rooney in the pepperoni.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's good. It's not a lot.
That's a lot.
How do we get sauce on the pan? Okay, one other thing I'm going to do, and it's only because I have it. There he is.
Make sure you throw the garbage out.
We will. Okay. Yesterday I grated Parmesan and Romano cheese.
Real cheese.
Real cheese, not
Real
that fake
cheese.
stuff.
Not the sawdust.
And the rind, there was a little rind on the cheese. Plop it right in there.
Drop it in.
Okay, so that can go on the stove now on the back burner on real low. Once you put that on there, okay, once you get that on there on low, you will need to stir. You don't want to burn the pan.
Stir.
Okay? You need to stir that often. Okay, so next thing, now we're going to get into the meatballs. Okay? So, Mr. Zuglo, if you could chop an onion for me.
Of course.
Small pieces. Oh. I have ground sirloin. Okay? I try to use the leanest meat possible. when I'm making my meatballs or any meat. Oh, gray hair. This gray hair is just hanging there. Pretty long. Someone got the gray hair. He turned 30. Now he's got gray. Okay, well you're chopping. I'm gonna get some other spices that we're gonna need for the meatballs. Let's see.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Where do you want this?
Well, give me a minute. It's gonna go into meatballs.
Ooh, oh my gosh.
I know, strong onion. Okay, what I'm gonna do though is get rid of these. Don't drop them. And then get rid of this, because you clean up as you go. Because you know what? If you don't, then all of a sudden you got all this mess and crap to clean up later on.
That's right. That's right. Do you think this is enough?
Oh yeah, that should be
No.
plenty.
Well then, I don't need it.
Okay, so I have 2 pounds of sirloin.
2
You could
pounds
use
of sirloin.
you could use ground beef, whatever, you know. Well, I have the lean sirloin is what I have. You could use 80-20, whatever. I use like 90-10, and there's no lot of fat in there. Did you drop onions on my floor? Okay, so this is where you get your hands all yicky ditty. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of just crumble this up.
She's crumbling it up. Can you see that?
Just crumbling it up. Okay.
Step this.
Step down. Okay, so you want to throw those onions in there?
Of course, yeah.
Just throw them all in. So, fresh onion cut up. And I will tell you, I do not, and this is up to you, however you do it, but I do not mess around with flavors on my meatballs. I put the same seasoning in every time I make them because I want them to taste the way I want them to taste. Now, if you could cut up some of that garlic really small,
Ready?
smack. Okay. And I have elephant garlic. You could use just regular little bulb garlic, but I like elephant garlic. So while he's doing that, I'm going to season this. And I'm going to put some pepper.
Pepper.
Got an onion skin. Woo! That's burning my eyes. Wow. And we got some garlic salt.
Garlic salt.
Garlic salt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these onions are flipping strong. Onion powder.
Onion powder.
Shoo!
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
Wow.
You gotta work like this now when I close.
Yeah, right.
It's watering.
And then some Italian, pinch of Italian season.
A pinch of Italian seasoning.
Yeah. Got that? No, not a pinch. Pour some in there, man.
Okay, good enough. Smaller.
You get just if you could get it just a tad bit smaller. And then here we have some garlic powder. Oh, it's not open. Grabbed the wrong one. Okay.
At this point, it's like mush.
Ooh! Almost dropped it. Garlic and powder.
Is that good
Garlic and
enough?
powder. That's good. Dump it all in. Okay, all that garlic, fresh garlic. Dump it all in. Ooh, doggy, we're gonna have bad breath.
It's alright.
Okay. Then to that, I am going to add Italian style breadcrumbs.
Italian style breadcrumbs.
Yep.
Into the bowl.
Into the bowl.
Right. That's about a cup. Half a cup.
Half a cup, maybe. Okay, and then to that,
Cheese.
We are going to add our freshly grated cheese. Don't ask how much. I just
It's about 1/4 of a cup.
sprinkle it in.
1/3.
You want flavor
half.
in those meatballs. Okay, so let's see. Then
Looks pretty good.
we're going to put in an egg. We're going to start with 1 egg and see. We may have to use 2.
1 egg.
1 egg. No shell. Actually, we are going to do 2 eggs. That's 2 pounds of meat. We probably need 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
I would do 2 eggs, okay? So, there you have it. Now we're going to mix it all together. And you want to try and get all of that onion and garlic and spices and all that incorporated into your meat. And you got to be careful because you really don't want to overmix it either.
Don't overmix.
Ooh, this is quite cold.
I wonder why.
Can you pour a little bit more breadcrumb in
Of
there?
course. You tell me when. Ready?
Okay.
More cheese.
Yeah, again, start out with less because you could always add, but you can't take away.
You can't take.
If you put in too much egg, you could always put more breadcrumbs in to even it out.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so that looks pretty good. Got it
Now-
all incorporated.
Now,
All
how do you
incorporated.
form your meat?
Okay, well, And
There are
people-
several ways you could do this.
you're right, and people do this different. Some people take their meatballs and they line them on parchment paper and bake them in the oven. I fry them.
She fries them.
So then you just take, however you want to do it, just take a little bit,
Do you
roll
want like?
it in your palms.
Do you want like a plate or something?
I guess.
Okay.
Roll them in your palms. You can make them as big or as small as you'd like. Okay. Now you can also use an ice cream scooper
Mm-hmm.
to scoop out
Yeah.
perfect portions. But you know what? What fun is that?
Do we need this?
No, we're good there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you are. You're gonna need that one more time, unless you want to do it now.
What?
Do you want to grab a hunk of garlic? We need one more piece. And this is the longest part of making sauce, is getting these meatballs ready.
You want an elephant garlic?
It doesn't matter. I just need, if you do it, that might be too big. Just get a couple of bulbs of the small one. Make sure they're decent sized bulbs though. Some of the onion pieces are a little big, but that's okay because when you go, when you bite into the hunk of meatball, you're going to want it.
Did she not say, oh yeah, they look good?
They do look good. I like pieces in my food where I could see what's in there. I could see you have onion. I could see the garlic, so I know what the hell I'm eating. You know? I could see the cheese.
How many?
What do you got there? That's perfect. And again, you make your meatballs as big or as small as you want. I like them, about that size. Because, and that's another thing. Here's another thing to do. When you're making sauce and you're making the meatballs, if you can or if you want, take some of the meat, make giant meatballs, take some sauce, put sauce in the meatballs in a container and freeze them, and then you can make meatball sandwiches,
Ooh.
which would be delicious.
And how am I cutting these?
You just cut it in half.
Like that?
That's good.
Okay.
Hey, are we on?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all rolled here. I'm gonna put this in the sink. Did you drop them all? Oh. You dropped them all.
They look like. Nice. Ooh, they smell delicious.
Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna throw these back, and I have to get a little bit of oil for the frying pan.
A little bit of oil for the frying pan.
And dooba.
Dooba dooba.
Dooba dooba. Okay. So, you can't see me, but I'm stirring the gravy.
She's stirring the gravy.
Taste it. If you think you want to add more seasoning, add more seasoning. You know, again, to your liking. Okay, let me grab a little oil.
Oops. That's the pan she could be using.
All right. Ooh. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so. Yeah, okay, I didn't think it was gonna light. This crazy stove. Okay. Perfecto. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil.
A little bit of oil.
I use canola oil. Oop. See? Look at that. Right in that pot.
Easy.
Then we're gonna take our meatballs. We're just gonna.
It's not even hot yet.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'll let it get hot a little bit. He tripped. Oh, I forgot to open that one. Is there a? Did I leave the
What?
those things?
What things?
Oh, here. Tongs. And our sauce is back here. Looking good. And what do I want to do? Okay, so what I want to do now is just put the cover like that. I don't.
Yeah, watch your language.
I know, sorry.
Family friendly.
Family friendly.
How many?
Put them all around the cylinder. Okay, I got it open. Oh, perfecto.
Hold on, can you guys see that? There we go.
Okay, look, we got meatballs sizzling in the pan. Ooh, excuse me, I have hiccups. Wait, so we got our sauce cooking here, meatballs frying in the pan. See, look at that. Look how nice and, what do you call this? Nice and brown?
Yeah. Nice and brown.
You just flip them over a little bit.
They smell delish.
They sure do. Ooh. Wowzer. That's because we used real cheese. Not that fake stuff in the green can.
Not the sawdust.
Flip them over a little bit. And you see the little, you see some of the onions fell out. Don't even worry about that. And I'll show you what we're going to do after we cook these meatballs. I don't know if this is true or not, but I was always taught by my grandma and my mom. You cook your meatballs, but you always leave one or two on the side to taste. Because if you don't leave one or two on the side to taste, your sauce don't come out.
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah. Always have to leave, but we still have more to fry up yet, so. I just think it was so my dad and my grandpa could have a meatball.
Putting the second round in.
Yeah. Fry the rest of our meatballs. And you know what? If one of the meatballs should break, or it's no big deal, you know?
And why is that?
Then you have meat sauce.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
Okay, so that's the rest of the meatballs. And then we put those other meatballs in the pot. Just gonna stir them in there. Okay. Remember I told you, stir your sauce. Stir your sauce.
And the second run's probably not going to take as long because, you know,
Right, because the pan is sizzling hot.
sizzling, you got all the grease from, you know, everything else. So you're just going to whoosh them all, you know. Turn them on. Oh, yeah, look at that. Delish.
How they doing?
I think they're done.
Okay.
They look done.
So,
Now Nina's gonna come and do this.
okay, so let that one cook. Let that one cook. Okay, we're gonna take these, plop them in our sauce here. Plop it. Plop it in the sauce. Okay, we're gonna let these three just sizzle a little bit longer. Now I'm saving three. One for Zud, one for me, and one for Papa. Okay, so we got those. Whoa, got those in there. I'm just gonna stir the pan because it's bubbling a little bit, which is what we want. It's simmering.
It's a bubbling.
Okay.
It's a simmering.
And we're not done yet.
Not yet. Almost.
One more step to the sauce. So I'm just gonna cover that again. Think these are done?
Yep.
All right. So now I'm gonna take my 3 meatballs, put them on the side. Oh, should we get a different dish? Just get a paper plate. Okay, so now I have now lowered the heat to the lowest I could get. Okay, so there's our 3 meatballs that we get to taste.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've lowered it as low as I could get. And now you see some little bits of onion fell out, some garlic fell out, but you know what? That's okay, because I'll show you what we're going to do.
This neato trick.
Okay, so I'm going to take the garlic that he cut, and I'm just going to stick it in the pan for a few minutes. You don't want this to get piece of garlic. You don't want this to get like real dark. My mom used to say, just cook it until it jumps. See how it's jumping? I don't know what that meant, but whatever. My mom was a little goofy like me. See it jumping? But you don't want it dark because you don't want it to be bitter.
Yeah, you don't want it to burn either.
Right. So I just swish it around a little bit. Just a few minutes.
She zhuzhes around.
Yeah, zhuzhing it. Just a few minutes we zhuzh it around the pan. Let's see. Okay, this should be good. See how it's starting to get? Okay, so then what we're gonna do is...
This is the fun part.
We're gonna take our can of tomato paste and we're gonna fry it with this garlic.
Smells delicious.
And what you want is you want to make sure you get all of the paste out of here.
All of it.
Okay, so, Mr. Zudlow, if you wouldn't mind getting warm water in that can. Okay, so now you just take the paste, you just swish it around the pan, because now you're going to pick up all those little bits. So you're frying your tomato paste. And just get it a little fried. And then we're gonna he's gonna get some water.
Warm water, you said, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be super warm. It's just to get the rest of the paste out of there and to get this cooking more. See how that is? Okay, so now he's got warm water. You put a can of warm water in there. Okay, see? You can get more of the paste up. Okay.
Just like that.
Just like that. And then you just smooshy this around the pan.
Do you still make this?
No, we're good. You just zhuzh this up here like this. In the pan for a little bit. Again, this doesn't take very long. It's just a few minutes. Just a few minutes.
Just a few minutes. That's all you need is just a few minutes.
See how it got? I know it was thick to begin with, but you see how it got? We got all those bits up. We got that fresh garlic in there. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, excuse me, we can shut this off. I'm gonna pull the pan now. Okay.
She's gonna pull the pan.
I'm gonna pull the pan up front. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and pour it in our pan. Sure. Make sure you get everything out of there.
Every little bit.
As much as you can, yeah.
Just like that.
Yep. I got a tight squeeze under here, sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, so we got all of our bits and pieces out of there. We're going to give it a nice stir. All those meatballs are in there. Smells good. Okay, so this is where we're, oh, can you see the pot?
Yeah, take it.
Okay, so this is where we're at. I'm gonna move it back to the back burner. Ooh, that's on low. And I'm going to partly cover it. The reason for the partly cover too is this will start to bubble and it will splash all over the place. And if you don't care that you have to clean all your walls, fine, let it splash. But I just cover the pot slightly so it doesn't splash all over the place. Sauce is done. It is going to simmer all day. We'll come back later. I'll show you how to make baked spaghetti my way. Okay.
Come on, join in.
Okay, so we got bread, bacon in the oven. My spaghetti's boiling. Gravy's done. Now, what I'm going to do is I have some ricotta cheese. We are filming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have some ricotta cheese in this bowl. Okay, I drained it. You gotta drain the water out. And now we're gonna mix it. And the ricotta cheese can go savory or sweet.
Yes.
We're doing savory today.
I hope so.
So I'm gonna season it
Okay.
with some garlic salt.
Garlic salt.
Yes.
Can't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Garlic salt. A little bit of garlic powder.
Garlic powder.
Powder. Okay. Onion powder.
Onion powder.
Parsley flakes. If you have real parsley, please do real parsley. I didn't have real parsley. Gotta add fake parsley.
It's not really fake parsley. It's just
It's
dried
not, it's
parsley.
just dried. And some Italian seasoning.
Do you see the running theme here? Because we've been using the same seasonings pretty much for everything.
Okay, then I'm gonna take some Parmesan Romano cheese. You can use Parmesan Romano, what's the other one? Pecorino. Pecorino is very good, but I don't have Pecorino. And I grated this myself.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna do a good helping of cheese in here.
A good helping of cheese.
Yeah, again, I don't measure. But we will taste, okay? So, then I'm gonna use an egg.
Just one?
No, I'm gonna use 2 eggs. So 1 egg. Oh, thank you, sir. 2 eggs. Oops. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Oh.
There's a towel. Okay. So now I'm gonna mix. Okay. Get this all incorporated here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. It does. It does. Keep stirring.
Yeah, keep stirring. Make sure it don't fly out of the bowl. I have, oh, there's 2 pounds of ricotta here. You don't have to use 2 pounds. I have 2 pounds of spaghetti. I like a lot of cheese. Some people just like a little bit, you know. I like a lot. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna just give them a little taste.
Just a little taste.
Yeah, to see what else, to see what I need more.
More cheese. Watch.
I think we need a little more garlic.
Okay. What's this for?
Oh, that's to put on the top.
No, this is mozzarella cheese. And more garlic salt.
And
A little more Italian seasoning. And a little more this.
so,
Oh yeah, there you go.
okay, wash that spoon. Please.
Here you go. Still no? Still needs more?
What does it need?
Yeah. And, well, you taste the cheese.
I can taste the cheese, but
I don't know.
what does it need?
Maybe a little more onion and
Yeah,
garlic powder.
let's do a little more onion.
A little more onion and garlic powder. Can't get enough garlic and onion.
Okay, so can you do me a favor
Sure, of course. What
and
can I do
mix
for you?
that for me?
Okay, mix it for you.
Because get the spaghetti out.
Just gotta get the spaghetti out because it's been boiling. As you can probably hear it in the background. Not the other noise. That's the other person playing the computer.
Ooh,
So,
this bread is looking scrumptious.
ooh, it's looking scrumptious. But I could eat a whole bowl of this. Then you can make cannoli filling.
Yes, that would be the sweet.
Really? Okay, it would be the sweet. Alright, that's good. It's all mixed and incorporated. Looking good, looking good. Need help?
Yeah, open it.
Okay, I don't know what she needs us to do.
Okay, so
Okay, so
first, I gotta get our sauce. Gotta get our sauce. I don't know if that's hot or not. Can you just put it right there? Okay. So we have our sauce. We can see. Okay. Ooh,
well, it looks good.
looks delish.
Smells amazing.
Okay, so I'm gonna take some of this sauce,
Take some of the sauce.
put it all in the bottom of our pan.
Okay, into the bottom of the pan.
Into the bottom of the pan. Bottom of the pan, Stan. Okay, then I'm gonna take some of our spaghetti, throw it in there,
Wow, that's spaghetti.
and
for
then
sure.
I'm gonna mix it like so.
Just gonna mix
Okay.
it.
Just so the sauce gets into the spaghetti.
Right.
Okay?
This is just spaghetti.
It's just spaghetti.
Oh, it looks a little thick.
No, it's regular spaghetti. That's what it said.
It's regular spaghetti.
Okay. Now this, you want to make sure you have enough sauce because you don't want it to be dry.
Right. You don't want it dry.
So make sure you got enough sauce on there, and we have plenty.
Plenty.
So take your spaghetti like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what do we do next?
Then we're going to take our mixture of regatta. Okay. We're going to plop it in there.
More.
Oh, definitely more.
More.
Well, I think we're going to have to make 2 pans. So,
Where's another pan?
in that cabinet there.
Here?
Below. Get a smaller one.
That one work?
Yeah, that should work. Okay, so now as you see, I put some globs there like this. I'm just going to spread it. Okay, like so.
Spread it all around.
Yeah, spread it good.
Now this is making me want lasagna.
Yeah, it's kind of like lasagna, only with biscottis.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me put a little.
Yeah, it needs a little more. It does look good
Let's
though.
see.
Okay, that's enough.
I think that's enough. That'll do for the other pan. Spread it all. Yeah, put a little more in here.
Where?
Just throw it over there. Okay.
Whoops.
Oops. So
Yeah, that should be enough.
we got it. Spread it in the pan.
Ooh, that looks good.
Okay, and then just spoon somewhere. Then we're gonna get more spaghetti.
More spaghetti. Bowl.
So I'm gonna put more spaghetti, but I'm gonna put it in the bowl first and put sauce on it. So
Okay.
put some sauce in there, okay? Toss it around.
Toss it around. I know you can't see that.
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
she's just-
I'm just tossing spaghetti
Tossing.
with this.
She's tossing spaghetti in the bowl with
Thank
sauce.
you. Okay, so then I'm going to take that spaghetti that I just tossed and put it right on top of that I got the mixture. Okay.
That's a big word, mixture.
Is it?
What that a big word, mixture.
Mixture, the word of the day. Look it up.
Word
Mixture.
of the day. Okay, so we're going to scoop all that out. You want to throw some more in there in that bowl? Please. Here's the tongs. Just a little bit more. Okay, perfect. Okay.
Here you go.
Okay, so do the same thing. Toss it in some sausage.
Toss it
Toss
in
it in
some
some
sauce. It.
Okay, toss it in the sauce. Get it nice and mixed it. Okay, slap it on top.
Mixed it.
Mixed it. Okay, look at that. Oh, this looks delicious, just like this.
It does. It does.
Okay.
But we're gonna make it even better with cheese.
Yeah, we are. Okay, so get all the sauce in there. All right, so we got this all topped.
Do you need more spaghetti?
Well, I'm gonna need it for the other pan.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll be ready.
Okay, so now we have everything mixed in there, and I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. And I'm gonna put more sauce on top. Cause you, like I said, just like the lasagna, it takes kind of a lot of sauce. Our oven's already on because our bread is cooking in there. So we are just going to mush this on there. Got some sauce. Okay. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. Okay, so there we go. This is what it looks like. Oh, I squirted. This is what it looks like.
Doesn't like
Now
it.
we're gonna bake it. I'm gonna throw a piece of foil on there. Okay, you could stick some sauce in there.
Oh, I can't get to the foil.
Just move it. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, so you were gonna bake this in the oven for, maybe about half an hour. And the last maybe 10 minutes, take the cover off. I forgot the cheese.
I was gonna say, when are you gonna add the cheese?
Oh my goodness, sorry. Everybody's getting hungry, you know.
Hold on, now I can't see.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so I've got some mozzarella that I'm gonna sprinkle on top. Again, you sprinkle, you put on if you want a lot, put a lot. If you want a little, put a little. But we're just gonna cover the top of this. And some mozzarella cheese. Okay,
More.
I know.
Is that fresh mozzarella too? Did you grate that yourself?
No, I did not. Okay,
She did
so
not.
I'm gonna get this one in the oven and we'll start working on the next one. Okay, bring that other pan over, throw some sauce in there.
What do I want?
Okay, welcome back. So while you were gone, I was Stop.
No, go.
Oh, while you were gone, I was a busy little bee. I divvied up our sauce here, okay? So we're gonna freeze all this. This one I don't have meatballs in because I might use that for like, if I make chicken parmesan or pork chops parmesan. These each have meatballs. This is a bigger one than this, but that's for sometime later. Anybody wants some pasta, we'll take it out of the freezer, have some pasta with meatballs. Now, we also took our bread out and cut some of the bread. I cleaned up all the dishes, so we're good to go. Now, this is what our spaghetti looks like. cheese is all nicely melted on top. I need to just switch this one real quick. And put this one on top. How's this one doing? Oh, that one's doing good too. All right. Oh crap! I just got the oven ready. Okay, so this is what our baked spaghetti looks like. You can cook it longer if you want it more crispier. That's why you take the cover off. Okay, so this is the worst part of our baked spaghetti, is trying to get it out of the pan. So, I'm gonna try to knife it first.
And you knife
I know,
it.
cut spaghetti? Ugh. Oh, it smells good. Why are you laughing over there?
Cut spaghetti?
Well, you're not supposed to break your spaghetti. You know, Italian people do not break their spaghetti. Cut spaghetti is a no-no, but this is how you gotta do it, though.
And you use the butter knife.
So, let's see.
What's this knife?
That's a bread knife. It's nifty. And of course, the first piece is going to come out all falling apart. We already know this. Just like lasagna. So, okay, I made a slit down there with this. Now, let's see. Oh, I got forks on the table in there.
Okay, I'll get him.
Get 'em. While I try and get this out. Okay, so.
Can't forget the cheese either. Oh, oh, oh.
Pop that out.
Wow.
Just like that.
Is that for him?
Whoever, look, you can see the ricotta cheese in there. Our cheese on top. It's piping hot. And I have meatballs here.
Okay. You want one or two?
Well, what?
Meatballs.
Or just one?
Look at that.
Okay.
And like I said, again, you know, it's a little messy, but delicious. All right.
There you go.
Let's see if we can get a third piece out.
That sauce is good.
Look at that. Perfect. Make sure you get all that spaghetti in there. Oh, we're going to have lunch for a week. Okay.
How's this?
No, that's fine. That was bigger. Here, I get you a meatball. Eat the ball. Okay, so, do you have a fork?
I got it for.
Fork ready? Put some extra cheese on top.
Here we go.
Here goes. Salute.
Salute. Mmm.
Oh, that's good.
Mmm. Delicious. So good.
It is very good.
Look at that. You taste everything. You taste the ricotta. You taste the cheese. The pasta sauce is all nice and
Okay, let's taste this meatball.
meatball's delicious. It is delicious.
This is really good.
You should make this.
Yep. You don't have to make it with spaghetti. You can make it with any kind of pasta, really.
Try this and let us know
Yeah,
in the
try
comments
it.
below.
Try it. Try a different pasta than spaghetti. Maybe ziti, rigatoni, something, and put the ricotta cheese and then layer it, bake it in the oven. Let us know how it turns out if you use a different pasta. How's that?
Delicious.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yep. Thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we
Don't
do.
forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.
And be the best that you can be every single day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it.